Welcome to 50 Kent Bushwick Inlet Park, Spring 2025. We are super excited to be back in the gardens. Suddenly with the warm weather, the rain, and now sun, everything is springing into action. The volunteers are coming out on Wednesdays for Weeding Wednesday and methodically and meticulously mugworting, which is the process of eradicating this very invasive weed called mugwort.
This was once a forest of mugwort. It looked absolutely disgusting. It was overrun. Dan and I have figured out the perfect method for the beautification of Bushwick Inlet Park. First step, you gotta go up to the patch of mugwort and just yank out as much as possible. By the root if you're able to, but often you won't be able to. You do this until you get a considerable amount of space, which allows you to move around, and then you really go for the roots with forking.
So mugwort is a super invasive plant, and it grows like a web of roots underneath the ground. And if you miss any part of it, it'll grow right back up, like just even from like a small piece of the root. So we really have to get all the roots out, and we do that with forking. We sift through the ground to try to get all the roots out. Here's like an example of some of the roots, and so this will just all be like webbed together underneath the ground. Kind of comes up like a fork and spaghetti. This whole stretch of mugwort was once all as tall as this. It went down this whole patch even to the end, and we pulled it out last year and replanted, and now we're just doing the second half of it.
You know, if you take a look over that way, you'll see some of the beauty that we've accomplished so far, but this whole area is going to be covered with beautiful purple flowers.
It's nice to work with the dirt. I think it's also, we have a great community, so it's great to hang out with the people here. Everyone lives close by and everyone is invested in the betterment of their community and wants to see this as a beautiful park. So I think it's great to spend time around people like that.